You ever catch yourself replaying a conversation from hours ago, whispering, "Why did I say that?" Like you're being cross-examined by an invisible jury? Maybe it happens when you post a photo, when you speak up in class, or when you walk into a room and suddenly forget how your arms are supposed to move. That's not random anxiety. That's the imaginary audience, the one living rent-free inside your head. They watch you when you stumble. They critique your laugh. They whisper, "What will they think?" But here's the strange part. They don't actually exist. Most people are too busy worrying about their own imaginary audience to notice yours. We live trapped in stories we think others are telling about us, when in reality, everyone else is starring in their own. Pause on that for a second. You're not being judged by the world. You're being judged by your idea of the world. And that idea? It's often crueler than any real person ever would be. So before we talk about how to stop caring what others think, we have to meet the voice that makes us care in the first place.
You aren't born afraid of people's opinions. That fear is ancient, older than your name, your city, even language itself. Thousands of years ago, survival meant belonging. If your tribe accepted you, you lived. If they rejected you, you faced the dark, alone, without fire, food, or safety. So your brain learned a simple rule: stay liked or stay in danger. Every time you sense judgment, a frown, a pause, a silence, that same ancient alarm rings inside you. Your heart races, your stomach twists, your mind starts planning escape routes. What should I say next? Did I mess up? Maybe I'll just stay quiet. But here's the twist. Your brain hasn't updated its software. It still thinks a cold glance from a stranger means you might not survive the night. In reality, rejection today rarely kills, but emotionally, your body reacts like it could. That's why caring what others think feels so powerful. It's not weakness. It's biology misunderstood. When you realize that, something softens. You stop blaming yourself for being too sensitive. You start noticing, that's just my Stone Age brain trying to protect me. Understanding that is the first moment of real freedom.
Think about this. When you imagine what someone thinks of you, you're not seeing their mind. You're seeing a reflection, shaped by your own fears, memories, and insecurities. It's like walking through a hall of mirrors. Each mirror shows a version of you. The too quiet one, the too weird one, the not enough one. You start adjusting yourself, fixing your walk, your laugh, your words, to please these warped reflections. But here's the secret. Most of those mirrors aren't even real people. They're echoes of moments that hurt, a parent's criticism, a classmate's joke, a silence that felt like judgment. Your mind saves those moments like tiny holograms of rejection and replays them every time you step into the light. That's why you might feel judged even when nobody's watching. You're not fighting society, you're fighting your own reflection. And the only way out is to realize that the mirror never had power. You were the one keeping it polished. Let it crack. Let it blur. Let it go. Because who you are doesn't need reflection to exist.
Here's a truth most people don't tell you. Freedom doesn't come from never feeling embarrassed. It comes from walking through embarrassment again and again and realizing you didn't die. Every small moment, saying the wrong thing in a meeting, tripping in the hallway, sending a message you wish you hadn't, is practice. Practice in realizing the world barely notices, and even if it does, you survive. Embarrassment is the gym for courage. The more reps you do, the stronger your confidence grows. Try this. Next time your stomach twists or your cheeks burn, notice it. Breathe. Step forward anyway. Laugh at it, even. Because each time you face it, a little piece of the invisible audience dies, and the part of you that has been hiding finally gets to shine. The paradox? You stop caring what others think not by becoming fearless, but by embracing your small human mistakes. And suddenly, freedom isn't far away. It's right there in your next awkward step.
Here's the truth most people don't realize. No one is actually watching you as closely as you think. Your mistakes, your quirks, your awkward moments, they vanish almost immediately in other people's minds. What you believe is a glaring spotlight is usually a tiny candle flickering somewhere far away. Imagine walking through life as if you're on stage. Now imagine the audience has left. The spotlight dims, the mirrors vanish. All that's left is you. You get to make choices freely. You get to speak your mind, laugh loudly, pursue your weird ideas. Because the world isn't judging you, your brain is. And here's the ultimate paradox. The moment you stop caring what others think, you actually become more magnetic, more authentic, more human. People notice courage. People notice joy. People notice authenticity, not perfection. So start small. Start now. Laugh at yourself. Speak up anyway. Step into your life with your messy, imperfect, brilliant self. Because living like nobody's watching is the closest thing there is to freedom. And freedom? It's contagious.